Warning: this video might scare you. If you're easily frightened, it's best not to watch. Viewer discretion is advised.
Number 1. This eerie footage was shared by Carl, a YouTuber you might recognize from his channel. Welcome to the Woods, UK. Carl is an experienced outdoorsman who spends much of his time camping, exploring, and testing gear in the woods he owns. On a cold evening in March 2024, Carl decided to camp out again, though he couldn't shake the uneasiness from his last trip. During that previous outing, his trail camera caught something terrifying: a figure dressed in black wandering near his campsite. Adding to the mystery, Carl heard unexplainable noises throughout the night. Reviewing the footage confirmed what he feared. Someone was there. Not one to back down, Carl returned to the woods, determined to figure out what was happening.
Recently, we'll know that I've had some sort of intruder in this wood. I'm on the south side of the property today, at the furthest point. I've been through the woodland, checking on my trail cams. Last week, I did have one trail cam go missing. Can't find hiding a hair of it. Not even the strap was left on the tree. So that's just come up missing. It's almost as if someone's unstrapped it and took it with them, like, 'cause obviously they've been caught out or something. All of the other trail cams, though, are still in situ.
During his recent patrol, he discovered one of his trail cameras was missing. Completely gone, Carl began using a drone to survey the area from above.
Drone for aerial surveillance on this. Might sound funny, but it can actually cover a big area, and it can see a lot wider vision than what I can be in the woods on the floor. So I've been using that. 2.5 weeks in, I did catch something that did catch my attention.
After 2 weeks of flying, the drone captured something unsettling: a blurry figure moving through the forest, seemingly unaware it was being watched.
So we are at the big cabin, some 4 miles away from the other bit of woodland that you have been seeing. It's quite nice to get away from that bit of woodland, to be honest with you. The last few weeks just staring at trail cam footage, drone footage, and the bits of footage that I did get at night time of whatever it is or whoever it is that is creeping about at night.
To confront the mystery head-on, Carl devised a plan. He set up a tent in an open field as bait, hoping to draw out whoever or whatever was lurking. Meanwhile, he hid in a camouflaged tent at the forest's edge, binoculars in hand, ready to catch any movement.
In the event that we are successful, I will hit record on the night vision binoculars. I'll also light that area up with a high-powered torch that I've got, and I shall shout the odds and hopefully scare this person away to never coming back here ever again.
As night fell, an eerie scream broke the silence, a sound like a woman shouting, followed by what seemed like a man screaming in pain.
I want to keep this light as low as I can. But it sounds like a woman shouting or screaming. Jesus. Jesus. The hell is that? What the hell is that?
Carl, shaken but determined, stepped out of his tent to investigate. With adrenaline coursing through him, Carl scanned the dark woods with a flashlight.
I'll be honest with you, I feel like going. That might be exactly what I do.
But the oppressive feeling of dread became too much. Realizing he was no longer safe, he made the difficult decision to abandon his camp and retreat. The next day, he returned to retrieve his belongings, still unsure of what he had experienced.
I must say I have no rational explanation for what the noises were last night, but that was where it ended. There was no more noises or anything like that, thank God.
The screams, the missing camera, and the shadowy figure all pointed to something, or someone, being out there. Since then, Carl has shared no updates or new videos. Number 2. A man was camping in the woods when an unsettling feeling crept over him. Grabbing his camera, he decided to film his surroundings, hoping to catch a glimpse of what was causing his unease. Then, out of nowhere, he spotted it.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that, man? Hello? What the hell? Bro, it's got hands. What the hell is that? Oh my God, oh my God. Holy shit. What the hell, man? Where? Where did it go?
As his flashlight swept across the darkness, he caught sight of something with glowing eyes. The glowing eyes seemed to pierce through the night, leaving him frozen in fear. Thankfully, whatever it was didn't attack, but the sight of those eyes staring back at him was enough to make anyone's heart race. Later, upon reviewing the footage, the truth behind the chilling encounter was revealed. The glowing eyes? They belonged to none other than an owl, blending perfectly with the eerie darkness of the woods. Number 3. A woman camping alone in her van, deep in a snowy forest, was jolted awake by strange noises outside. It started with faint voices, growing louder as if someone was nearby.
He's back here again. I hear footprints.
Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
So, it's now 4:57, but at 4:37, so like 20 minutes ago, I was in a dead sleep.
Curious yet uneasy, she called out into the darkness but received no reply. To her shock, whoever it was tried to approach the van several times.
And I was woken from a knock, like right where my head is, ironically. So I was like frozen. I looked at the time and it was very strange to me, like who would be knocking on the van at 4:30 in the morning. So by the second knock, I believe it was second, could be the third knock, and they would knock 3 times every time. I just mustered, hello? And no answer. A bike, like a 10-speed bike, a mountain bike or something, and they were up the drive. And so I just came and lied back down and trying to register what the hell just happened, who was that, what did they want, what were their intentions, and all I could think about is they were probably planning on robbing. How can I help you? And they say, I got a question for you. And I said, it's 4:30 in the morning, I don't feel safe. And so I quietly got up and I went to the front and I peeked out and parked way up on the drive. All I could see is like headlights, and then they backed out and went and left. So I'm not feeling so safe.
When she peeked outside, she spotted a person on a bike, parked further up the drive. They didn't explain their presence and quickly rode off.
Come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? Right here. Look. Somebody spilled 2 of my water bottles right there. 8 liters of water gone, but I don't know why. I don't know why they were, look, see? And then over here, these are like literally footprints. I never go there. If I collect my snow, I go right on this path and I cross over here, and that's my spot right there. But look, they were actually, there's some more. Look at that. Look at the footprints though. Look at that. That's massive.
Later, as she investigated the area in daylight, the evidence of their visit became clear. Footprints surrounded her van, leading to spots where they had stood and even tampered with her belongings, spilling her water bottles and leaving their tracks in the snow. This chilling encounter left her rattled, questioning the stranger's intentions. Was it an attempted robbery or something more sinister? Either way, the eerie realization that someone was lurking in the darkness left her feeling far from safe. Number 4. On February 3rd, a woman decided to take her dogs for a walk in the woods. The trees in one area were sparse, so she let the dogs roam freely, playing and running around as she enjoyed the serene surroundings. But the peaceful moment didn't last long.
Can you please, for a minute, come. Stop. There's something, there's no fucking way, dude. Dogs, 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 dogs. Woo. Yeah. Right there. What the fuck? No.
As her dogs frolicked, she noticed something unusual through the fog. From the mist, a large, dark figure began to emerge, its presence shifting the calm atmosphere into something far more unsettling. She tried to focus on the shadowy creature, but before she could make sense of what she was seeing, it vanished back into the fog as silently as it appeared. The eerie encounter left her shaken, unsure of what had been quietly watching her and her dogs from the other side of the mist. Number 5. Finders Beepers. History Seekers is a YouTube channel where urban explorers Matt and Andy share their adventures exploring abandoned places worldwide. What makes their channel unique is their dog, Bear, who joins them on every trip equipped with his own GoPro to capture footage they might miss. In March 2023, they uploaded a video of their exploration of an abandoned house in the UK. The visit started off as usual, with Matt and Andy uncovering old history books, kitchen items, and other forgotten objects. But about 25 minutes in, things took a creepy turn.
And then why has that got a lock on it there for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all. Bear, you're just causing so much bother. Do you hear that? Someone has just run down those stairs. Hello? Hello? We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you. We're urban explorers. Just having a look round. Hello? That was definitely somebody running down the stairs. 100% that was someone running down the stairs.
As they sorted through piles of books, they suddenly heard what sounded like someone running down the stairs. They called out, but there was no response. Perplexed, they decided to check Bear's GoPro footage. What they saw sent chills down their spines. Moments before they heard the footsteps, Bear's camera captured someone hiding under the bed in an upstairs room. The footage wasn't crystal clear, but it was unmistakable. There was a person under the bed. After realizing this, Matt and Andy wrapped up their exploration, feeling uneasy. To this day, they have no idea who that person was. While it's possible the figure was just a squatter startled by their presence, the thought of someone quietly watching them during their visit is deeply unsettling. Or maybe it was just another explorer or camper who had just witnessed the most terrifying moment of their life. Number 6. Sarah, a popular YouTuber behind the channel, Sarah Dungo, had parked her van near a quiet park after a long day of exploring. Everything seemed peaceful until it wasn't. Out of nowhere, 2 loud knocks broke the silence. Startled, Sarah froze, but then the knocks came again, louder this time. Nervously, she peeked outside and spotted a man staring through her van's front window.
Know her, please leave me be.
Stop your camera, man.
The man ignored her. He demanded to search her van, but Sarah wasn't about to take any chances. Without hesitation, she started the van and sped away, leaving the unsettling encounter behind her. Number 7. Mandarin Gypsy, a solo camper in Utah, was out enjoying the serenity of the wilderness with her dog. Over the past year, she's had a streak of unsettling experiences while camping alone, so she's always cautious and keeps a close eye on her surroundings. This time, she found a peaceful spot on BLM land, far from any signs of civilization. She scoped out the area, checking for any potential dangers like hidden people or wild animals. Feeling confident, she started settling in.
Well, another awesome free campsite out here in beautiful southern Utah. And I'm gonna walk around and go check the area out. So peaceful, and there's nobody around. And this is BLM land. I like to walk around when I get to my place that I'm setting up camp at.
But things took a turn when a red truck unexpectedly pulled up. Sensing the situation could escalate, she decided to start filming.
No signs of humans. No signs of wildlife. Just hear a bunch of crazy birds chirping. And this is my tiny home. Turn this heater down a little bit.
The man in the truck lingered, staring at her with his window rolled down, and she noticed he was wearing a face mask. Feeling uneasy, she stood by her Jeep, prepared to defend herself if necessary. When the man finally drove off, his lingering gaze left her deeply unsettled.
So then I also come and stand by my Jeep, because we all know I have protection, so... And the truck just continues to sit there. And then when he pulls off, you guys can probably see it in the video, his window is rolled down, and he's staring right at me when he pulls off. Because now I found this awesome campsite, and I have to leave. Because now I am worried and paranoid that once it gets dark or in the middle of the night, could this guy come back because he knows I'm here by myself in this secluded spot? This is what us females have to go through.
Concerned that he might return after dark, Jeepsy made the tough decision to pack up and find another campsite. As she put it, being a solo female camper means always staying alert because you never know what someone might do. Sometimes, the safest option is to trust your gut and move on. Number 8. A camper exploring the woods of Granby, Connecticut, stumbled upon a deeply unsettling sight. In the distance, something caught his attention, and he decided to investigate.
What?
A creepy doll hanging from a pole, tightly bound with barbed wire. Its dark green eyes seemed to pierce the air, and its head had been grotesquely pierced with nails. The eerie scene felt like a deliberate and sinister act, leaving him with an overwhelming sense of unease. Trusting his instincts, the man chose not to stay the night, unwilling to find out who, or what, might have placed the doll there. Number 9. Josh, a popular adventurer and YouTuber known for his channel Exploring with Josh, recently shared an unforgettable experience. While exploring the Ape Cave, a lava tube in Washington state formed over 2,000 years ago, Josh and his friends encountered an unexpected situation.
Why do they call this Ape Cave?
So, in 1924...
Can you say it again?
So, in 1924... My brain just stopped. There were two kids standing on top of Ape Canyon, and they were throwing these huge pumice stones into the canyon, and unbeknownst to them, there was a miner community down there, and they looked up and they were like, why are these apes throwing rocks at us? And for 60 years they thought it was actually apes until 1984 when one of the boys was like, they came forward. 60 years later I was like, that was just my buddy and I, and now I'm an old man. And so in 1952, in the middle of them believing that it was apes doing it, there was a Boy Scout troop who really liked the legend and they wanted to be known as the Mount St. Helens Apes. So Lawrence Johnson found it, he told Harry Reese. Harry Reese was like, well, my Boy Scouts and I will go in. And they were the first people to explore and map the cave. So Ape Cave and Ape Canyon are named after the Mount St. Helens.
The team ventured deep into the cave, navigating through its massive openings and narrow passages with the help of lanterns and cameras.
I have the A7S2. You already know I'm all good.
Yo, I'm all good too, because I got the same camera.
But, yo, it is darker than I thought, everyone.
Jeez. I really feel like...
Let the guys go first with the light.
Yo, I got the lantern. Okay, hold on. Yo, I don't know how much this lantern's gonna work, but...
I know. It's so dark.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. So I can see just fine. Just like
whoa! Oh! Whoa! Whoa, dude, you have the flaming lantern in your hand. You're about to fall.
Watch the cave just go up in flames.
Dude. Okay. Oh yeah, we're kneeling down. This might be the very end.
I have a feeling this might be the
Dude, I keep getting lower and lower, man.
Same here. Oh, getting claustrophobic.
Dude, it goes so low. It goes like round, like kneeling.
I too.
I don't even know if this leads out anywhere. I think it's just the end. We can be crawling all day.
Let's find out.
Oh, God.
Can we find out? Yeah, let's find out. Because I'm curious.
Dude.
There's no way, huh?
I think this is the end.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Despite the challenges, they reached the end of the cave, where they planned to turn back. That's when they spotted a young girl standing alone in the dark without any light.
If we had a couple spoons, we might be able to shiver our way more in.
Yeah, because some spoons we need.
I can't believe we made it. Yeah, I was gonna turn back. I was like, no, we gotta keep going. But we made it to the very end.
Yeah, you never know what you can find.
That's sick.
And this is pretty cool. This is like our own hideout right now.
This is our hideout. No one else would even come here, so this is definitely a secret spot. Our new secret spot. We have the secret beach and now this.
Okay. Can I head back now?
English? You speak English? No English.
No?
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, come with us.
Hey Josh, do you see those the couple that was back there?
You wanna come with us?
Tell them their daughter's up here and scared.
They don't speak. She doesn't speak English.
They don't speak English.
It's okay. It's all right.
The girl appeared frightened and disoriented. Unable to communicate in English, she seemed lost and vulnerable. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Josh and his friends escorted her back to the cave entrance, where her parents were frantically calling for her.
An experience. As we were about to leave, this little girl comes up out of nowhere, scares us, and at first we're like, wait, whose parents are hers? And she was just there alone by herself. Then she just stood there in the back, so I started talking to her, but she wouldn't answer me. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't think she speaks English. It turns out she really didn't speak English at all. She's by herself, crawled the whole way in there by herself, no light. No light, what the heck? I don't get it, no light. She didn't even speak English, so they were like, okay, come with us. And eventually, I guess her parents were yelling her name in their language, and yeah, she went back. But she started crying and stuff.
It's chilling to think how easily things could have gone wrong for the child in the complete darkness of the cave. Thankfully, their decision to push further into the cave made all the difference, ensuring a safe reunion for the girl and her family. Number 10. The YouTube channel The Outdoor Gear Review, run by Luke from the US, is all about camping and gear reviews. In August 2021, Luke shared a chilling truck camping experience in the woods that left viewers unnerved.
Keep all the black flies out. I have a table set up. I have my sleeping pad inflated. I have my bedding and all that ready to go. I have the lights. I have my fan.
The video starts off normal enough with Luke casually setting up his camp, showing off his bug mesh, sleeping pad, and other camping gear. As the sun sets, he prepares a simple meal, enjoying the solitude of the remote area. However, about 20 minutes in, things take a strange turn.
Absolutely bizarre. I hear a vehicle coming. It came down, turned around, went back out. From the moment I heard that vehicle, I could still hear her. She's laughing hysterically, but not a normal laugh. Anytime that you go to remote areas, you will find people like that.
Luke spots a vehicle nearby, and shortly after, he hears an eerie sound, a woman's hysterical laughter echoing through the woods. The laughter was anything but normal, continuing for 5 to 7 minutes. Luke speculated that the woman might have been experiencing mental health issues or was under the influence, which could explain her unsettling behavior. The combination of the remote location and the inexplicable laughter created a deeply disturbing atmosphere, leaving Luke and viewers alike questioning the true intentions of the mysterious visitor.